on the internet. Hey guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my November reset. Every single month I do a little reset video where I clean, I make some goals, I go over my budget, I go over my favorite products. I do a little bit of a reset for the beginning of the month. I love making these videos and I love that you guys love to see them as well. October went by so fast. I feel like every month goes by fast, but October especially. I had such a great October, so I'm so excited to reflect on this month and then plan for the month ahead. But let's just get into it. Every month I set goals for myself and I like to go over my past month's goals and then make some new goals for the month. So let's look at October's. If I'm being honest, I'm pretty happy with October. I feel like, obviously, I only did 100% of them one day. For the most part, I'm pretty proud of myself. Some of these goals I didn't expect myself to do every single day, so that's something that I'm aware of. I didn't expect myself to work out every day and I didn't expect myself to not eat out at all. I think the one thing that I could have worked on the most is post on TikTok. I started a job in October. I'll talk more about this. If you guys have been watching my vlogs, you've seen that. So I feel like I haven't really had as much time as I have in the past. That's something that I do want to work on and improve again. Drinking 3 water bottles, I kind of fell off, but then I really picked back up. In my office, I noticed that I drink a lot of water. I'm just like chugging water, and so I think that's kind of helping me get to this place. I'm noticing like these are all like days that I'm in the office where I'm drinking a ton of water. I really still want to keep with that because I'm not at 100%. I don't expect myself to be at 100%, but like maybe like 90. Working out, I didn't expect myself to work out every single day. I will talk about this throughout the video, but I recently started Pilates classes. I go maybe like 2 to 3 times a week depending on the week, and so I think that's a really good amount of working out for me personally, so I'm happy with that. I think in the next month that will definitely be something that I will pick up and improve on. Cook dinner. Next month you guys will see that I kind of changed this prompt because I still want to be able to eat out and enjoy myself, but I wanted to be cooking more. I kind of had a good streak going on here. Pretty much the only times that I was eating out and not cooking dinner was when I was getting dinner with friends or people and not alone, so I'm pretty happy. Like, I feel like overall I'm really happy with the things that I accomplished this month. These were very like low bar goals, you know, like they weren't very intense or anything. It wasn't like I was trying to get the splits or anything. So these were kind of just like keeping up habits that I should be doing and already doing. I don't know why this says September. It is October. It was supposed to be October. How did I not realize that throughout the entire month? I just feel like for a while I was having a really hard time accomplishing goals that were kind of setting a high bar. So these were all very easily attainable. Easily maintainable. This is making me wonder, like, next month do I want to try to do something a little bit harder if I feel pretty proud about this. I did set some goals, but I'm like, maybe I need to like add something to it. Another goal was pick up apartment, and I did it every single day except for one. That's really impressive. Like, I don't ever clean my apartment. I know I do like Sunday reset videos, but I want you guys to understand I only do those videos to film it. Like, I don't like cleaning. If I'm not filming it, I'm pretty much not cleaning. Unless someone's coming over, I'm not cleaning. Like, I need some kind of incentive to clean, and so the fact that I kind of picked up and cleaned my apartment every single day except for one, I'm happy with that. I don't know what was going on October 19th. What was going on October 19th? Let me look at my calendar. Was I just lazy? Yeah, turns out I was just lazy. Yeah, I had nothing going on that day. Out of all the days I should have cleaned my apartment, it probably should have been that day. I'm really impressed with myself for that. Like, that is something I'm really proud of. And then posting on TikTok, yeah, not the best at it. I definitely think this is like a month where I've posted less and less, but again, I did start my job. I started my job on the 10th. So what was my excuse for these days? And then I also did set some monthly goals, which I did accomplish. I feel like I never accomplished my monthly goals. So I wanted to find a workout plan / schedule, which I said I was going to Pilates 2 to 3 times a week. I signed up for a membership, you know, signed up for a bunch of classes in advance, and then meal prep and cook dinner at home. I've been really good about that. I've been cooking dinner at home, meal prepping things for lunches. I haven't really been meal prepping for dinner, which I could definitely work on. Yay! I feel really proud of myself, and I feel like a lot of the times when I do these videos, I always look at this checklist and I'm like, oh, I feel so discouraged. I feel so like I didn't do anything, but I feel like I did. Also, I will link this spreadsheet down below for you guys. I bought it on Etsy. I think I bought it for like $2. Go check it out. I didn't make it myself, so I'm not the creator of it. For the month of November, let me just change that. How do you spell November? Is that how you spell November? November is like a weird... Why am I like blanking? A lot of these are very similar, if I'm being honest, because I couldn't really think of any other goals. I feel like it's kind of towards the end of the year where I just want to enjoy my life a little bit and not so much work on myself. Someone had to say it. I feel like the last quarter of the month, it's just like a free-for-all. It's do whatever you want to do. It's have fun however much you want to have fun. In January, I'll really start working on myself. No, I'm just kidding. Drink 3 water bottles, and when I say 3 water bottles, I mean 3 of these bad boys. That's 3/4 of a gallon of water a day. I feel like that's going to be on it for a really long time until I just start consistently doing it without needing to check it off. Eat vegetables. I literally don't eat vegetables. I feel like there was a good period in the month of October where I didn't have a single vegetable, like a 3-week span. And I feel like I just need like the fiber, the nutrients from it. I think I want to try to like just eat at least like one vegetable a day. Like, is that too much to ask for? My camera battery died, and the sad thing is like I saw it coming. Like I saw it was dying and I was like, maybe we can make it. No, we didn't make it. Anyways, let's go back to this. Don't eat out alone. So like I said, last month I had cooked dinner. Don't eat out alone is something that I did a couple years ago, and it was amazing for me. There's like something going on outside my apartment. Can they please stop? I'm trying to film a video. Like, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, not eating out alone was a rule that I made for myself. I think beginning of like 2021, I saved a ton of money because I am someone who, if I don't want to cook, I'll just go through a drive-thru, go get something, take it out, eat it in my car, eat it at home. Like, I sometimes get really, I'm sure everyone is like this, but I just like to eat out, and I really like eating out alone. Weird thing. I decided that if I wanted to eat out, I needed to get someone to eat out with me. And so it made me more social. It saved me a ton of money because I wasn't eating out as much, and if I didn't have food, I would go to the grocery store. I feel like I like lost a good amount of weight from not eating out as much. So that is something that I did that I really want to try to challenge myself for the month of November, that if I want to eat out, I have to eat out with somebody. Somebody has to come with me and also get food. And it's honestly pretty easy. It's like a nice excuse to hang out with your friends, kind of like spontaneous, be like, I'm gonna get dinner, do you want to come with me? Another thing, post on TikTok, because that's, if I don't do really well a goal, I will try to transfer it over to the next month if I really care about it and I want to do better. And then cardio. I don't really do cardio ever anymore. I don't expect myself to do this every day. Maybe like twice a week, setting the bar very low for me, but I want to like walk on the treadmill or do something like that. So cardio is something that I really want to do, because I was working out, I'm doing Pilates, but I also feel like I want to supplement that with cardio. It's really beautiful weather out, so I think that I want to start going on like walks, whether it's on the treadmill, whether it's outside, just kind of gets moving. I didn't set any monthly goals for myself. Should I set some monthly goals for what are some monthly goals for myself? I literally can't think of any. I think November is a really weird month. Honestly, we're just not gonna set any monthly goals. Maybe next month I'll try to have some harder goals for myself, or maybe in January we'll have some harder goals for myself, but I am really just happy overall. I feel like I've been enjoying my life a lot. I've been accomplishing things that I tell myself I want to accomplish. I'm just in a really good headspace right now, and I'm really happy about it. So I'm nosy and I like to see what other people are spending their money on, so it's only fair that I show you guys what I'm spending my money on. So I have a little Google Sheets that I track all my expenses. Every penny that I spend, I put it in here and I categorize it into a category, and then at the end of the month I make a little pie chart and see where am I spending my money, where am I saving my money. So let's go over my budget. I have no idea what this sound outside of my apartment is. I don't know what it is. It's kind of driving me insane. It's been happening throughout this entire video. Okay, let's try to talk fast before it starts again. This is a little pie chart of my budget that I made for the month of October. I was like, what month is this? These are all the categories that I have that I like to label each expense as. So the biggest expense, thankfully, is standard expenses. So standard expenses is my rent, my phone bill, my insurance, car insurance, my gas, typical things like that that I'm expecting to buy goes into standard expenses. I will say I do like for that to be about half my spending for the month, and it is 35%. But I will say this month I didn't spend that much money, surprisingly, shockingly, somehow. I don't know how. Going into each month, I kind of like to have a list of things that I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna have to spend money on. This might be a little bit expensive. This is something that I'm gonna have to pay for in October that I don't typically pay for in the rest of the month. So in October, I got my hair done. You can't really see because it's greased back, but I got my hair done. And that's always expensive, so that went into the beauty category. Work things, I started a job. I keep talking about this throughout the video. There were things that I had to buy for that, like some clothes, a work bag, a lunchbox, those type of things. I will say I made a really big haul of work stuff, and I'm gonna return most of it. I actually just brought it to USPS this morning. Pretty much most of this will be gone. Like, this will probably be less than 1%. Like, I returned most of it. And then I went to the dentist, and I think I got scammed by this dentist because they made me pay $200 after insurance for a deep cleaning. Never once in my life have I ever had to pay for the dentist after insurance, so I will not be going back there. And that is a huge reason why health is such a big category. Health is also a big category because my therapy appointments, and then I've been going to the dermatologist a ton because I'm starting Accutane. I have to get my blood drawn, prescriptions. So basically there's a lot going on with my health right now. So that's why health is, I think it's the second biggest category right now, right? Yeah. Honestly, if there is something for it to be a big category, I'm happy it's health. Beauty was my hair. I think I also had like some new makeup products, but mostly it was my hair. Fun was like Ubers and little events, things that I went into food. I spent way more in groceries than I did takeout, so that's a win. And then alcohol was 1% of my spending, which I think is decent. I've been going out more, having more fun, just kind of enjoy my life a little bit more as someone in their early 20s, which I feel like for a while I kind of hadn't been doing that. And I think October was such a fun month for me because I really have been putting myself out there and just kind of like doing things that people that are young do. And then in November, some expenses that I will probably have: Christmas gifts. I have a couple friends' birthdays who are November or beginning of December, and then my sister's birthday is in December. So I'll probably be buying gifts. So that's an expense that looking next month I want to like mentally prepare for and kind of budget for in a sense. But this has been a great month. Like, I'm really happy with the goals that I made. I'm really happy with the spending that I did. I'm not happy about paying $200 to go to the dentist, but I mean, I just won't go to the dentist again. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. That's a good feeling, not being mad at yourself for how much money you spent. Next up, we're doing a little clean. I like to just clean my apartment at the beginning of every month. Just kind of puts me in the right headspace for it all. Honestly, I probably should deep clean. I think about this every month, but then I never do. So maybe a deep cleaning video will come soon because I need to do it. I've been making YouTube videos for 10 years now, and when I first started YouTube, every month I used to do like a little monthly favorites video, and so it's always so fun to include some of my favorite products, music, everything in these videos because it's very nostalgic to me of when I first started YouTube. But I always want to show you guys my favorite products, whether it's makeup, food, music, anything that I've just been loving in the month. I bring it into this video and show it to you guys. First thing I will admit is something that I absolutely hated when I first got it. I thought I was going to return them, and I absolutely love them. These are called cakes. They're like nipple cover pasties. I see the owner talk about these on TikTok all the time, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy them. They're really great because they're reusable. A lot of pasties, especially the silicone type, you can like really see the ring, and it kind of just looks like you have a big nipple. I don't know if that's weird to say on the internet. I'm gonna like recreate the owner's pitch. They're grippy, not sticky, so they like stick to your body heat. They really only work with tighter clothes, so if you're wearing a loose top, this wouldn't work for you. I recently started a new job, and I don't love wearing bras. I absolutely hate wearing bras, but I don't want my nipples to show because that's extremely unprofessional. So I've been using these. These are so nice. It's kind of just like wearing why do I feel like this is like the Mean Girls when like her shirt is cut through so you can see her bra? It kind of is like wearing a bra without having to wear a bra. It's just much better than a regular pasty in my opinion because they cover more of your boobs and you don't get like the awkward ring. So I love these. I have two hair products that I've been loving. The first one is this SNTE hair wax stick. I used it today. So I've been using this to kind of flatten out my hair, any flyaways, anything like that. It's a nice little pomade. It's just a glue stick, and you can just like do this to your hair and it flattens everything out. It's really nice. I feel like everyone has been using this for years now, and I just now got it and I'm obsessed with it. So I really love this hair wax stick. I'll link it. All the stuff down below will be linked down below. And then when I do wear my hair down, I've been loving these Velcro rollers. I show these in my weekly vlogs all the time, but I recently have been just rolling out the front pieces of my hair with either a big one or a small one, just whatever I feel like of the day. Honestly, whichever one is closer to me is whichever one I use. But I just like to do just that front piece of hair because I feel like it makes my hair lay in a really nice way. It stays all day. I feel really hot when I do this. And so I will just let my hair air dry, and all I'll do is just blow out the front piece. I show it in my weekly vlogs if you guys want to see how I do it, but I really like these a lot. I feel so much hotter every single time I do my hair with these. And again, I only do one piece. It's not like I'm doing my whole head. I have a makeup product and I've been using this since high school. Not this exact one, but I've been using this exact product, not a physical product, since high school. This is a Laura Mercier highlighter. It's the Matte Baked Radiance Powder in Highlight 01. Such a subtle highlight. It's so beautiful. It really looks like you're glowing from within. Like, it's that type of highlighter. It's not super strong. It's not super harsh. It's not in your face, but your skin just kind of catches the light in a really beautiful, like, angelic way. Angelic is the best way that I could describe this. It's so subtle, but it's there. Like, do you see that highlighter? I just think it's so pretty. I love this. It's not super harsh, and it also doesn't drive a lot of attention to any texture on my skin, which for me is really important. My skin is always going through something, and I have been having a lot of breakouts in this area, so I still wanted highlighter, but I didn't want the highlighter to kind of emphasize those little bumps and that texture, and I feel like this doesn't. I just think it's so beautiful. It's so subtle. It just I feel like so glowy whenever I wear this, but not shiny. Another thing, you guys have been seeing me talk about this all the time. This is the Alani Nu Cherry Slush. This is my favorite flavor. I got the mini sizes and I'm obsessed with these. I think these are either like half or a third, I'm pretty sure half, of a regular can of an energy drink. I like it a lot because it stops me from drinking an entire energy drink, because I will. I think these are the perfect size and I love this flavor so much. Music wise, 1989 Taylor's version. The time that I am filming this video, it's coming out tonight. It hasn't come out yet. And I already know it's gonna be a favorite. Like, I don't even have to pretend and be like, oh, I already know it's gonna be a favorite. Like, I was considering, like, do I include it in the video? Like, it hasn't been out yet. No, I know it's gonna be a favorite. I know I'm gonna be obsessed with it. So yeah, 1989 Taylor's version is going to be a top 10. Top 1, the number 1. And then the last thing is Pilates. I've recently been doing Pilates classes and I've really been liking them. I will honestly say I'm not very good at them. I'm not, but I'm a beginner, I'm new, I'm learning, I'm easing my way into it, and I've really been liking just having a workout class to go to. They're very like low intensity classes, which is really nice, and I'm excited to get better and improve over time, but that is my favorite workout of the month. And these are all my favorites. I'll have them all linked down below for you guys. I just have to say, I love these decorations so much. I'm so sad to take them down. Like, I feel like they almost weren't up for long enough. I've said this in a TikTok, but I feel like for Christmas, you kind of have 2 months to celebrate Christmas. You have November, and then you also have December. But for Halloween and kind of fall, it feels like you really only have October. And so I feel like it wasn't long enough. But in these videos, I like to go over my highs and my lows for the month, and then things that I'm looking forward to in the next month. It kind of humanizes these videos. Well, I did show you my spending, so I feel like you really saw that. But I feel like it kind of shows maybe a look into my life more than things that I don't share as much. So first of all, my highs, I just talked about this, but these decorations have made my life so much happier. Like, I get so happy looking at these bats and ghosts. I can't even explain. Like, just like a little pumpkin candle, like little pumpkin here and there. It just makes my mood higher every time I see it. So I've really been loving these decorations. And normally I get so excited like November 1st, like I get to decorate for Christmas. But this year I'm like, no, I want to keep this. Next high is I actually started a job. I was talking about this. I started it kind of beginning of October, and I don't want to give anything away because my weekly vlogs, I talk about that kind of in real time as it's happening, but so far I really like it. Another thing is I started Pilates. That's a high. It kind of is just nice to have something to look forward to that I feel like I'm like improving myself and bettering myself. I suck at it, but I'll get better. Another thing is I've been hanging out with friends more often, being more social than I feel like I have in previous months. I feel like I've been having a lot of fun recently. I think October has been my favorite month of the year so far. Out of everything, I think the most fun that I've had has been in October. The least sadness I've had has been in October. It's been a crazy month. Starting a job, my social life is at an all-time high. My work life is at an all-time high. Everything in my life is just all-time high. I'm really happy about it. Also, 1989 Taylor's version. It hasn't come out yet, as I said previously, but I already know it's a high for the month because I love Taylor Swift with my whole heart. But yeah, this has been my favorite month so far, and I hope November will also be a really fun month as well. Lows, I honestly could not think of that many, which made me really happy. Figuring out my schedule, I don't know if I would consider that a low, but that definitely has been a stressor. Doing YouTube as well as doing a full-time job, figuring it out and balancing it is something that's kind of just a learning process. Also, another low is I feel like I didn't really do a lot of like Halloween, October things. I wanted to go to the fair, I wanted to go to a haunted house, I wanted to pick pumpkins at a pumpkin patch, and I wanted to carve pumpkins. I didn't do any of it. The only thing that I really did was this, and I think that's why I love it so much, because I'm like, this is the only thing that I did. So I wish I would have been able to do that, and I'm sad that I didn't. Things that I'm looking forward to in the month of November. First of all, decorating for Christmas. Duh, I need to buy a Christmas tree. So if you guys have any recommendations of where I can get a pretty tree that is affordable, let me know. I'm also going to Sedona, which is a place in Arizona, with my family in a couple weeks. I have a couple friends who have birthdays this month, so I'm excited to celebrate their birthdays. Thanksgiving, of course. I will admit, I'm a Thanksgiving hater. I don't like Thanksgiving. I've just never liked it. I just, but like, I guess break. And then I'm starting Accutane. So that is something that I'm looking forward to for that shit to kick in. But those are all of my highs, my lows, and things that I'm looking forward to in the month of November. Yay! I hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any goals for the month, or any highs or lows or things that you're looking forward to, I would love to hear them so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!